2020, the defendant admitted to violating the conditions of his community control. He was continued on community control at that time. And then here we are today with another admission to violations. This defendant is, in addition to just not reporting and not completing treatment, he's also now picking up new crimes. He's been convicted of domestic violence. He just before he's been arrested in Claremont County for felony domestic violence. I don't know what the status of that case is. That's also out there. And we still have no treatment completed, and he's had 4 years to do it. At this point, I don't think this defendant is serious about complying with community control, about getting clean. I think he's probably just serious about staying out of prison. But it's the state and the probation department's position that he's not moving into community control. I would ask that his community control be revoked and he's sentenced to term incarceration. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leonard.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Stand up, sir. Your Honor, I would agree with Mr. King. I mean, he is serious about staying out of prison. As far as the treatment aspect, I know that's not something we admitted to that would be brought up from its past history in this case. I can't confirm or deny what his completion was or was not out of Cornerstone. I can only represent the court, Your Honor. In the past 48 hours, I've probably called Cornerstone, Riverside, Center more times than I wish to elaborate. I've sent emails to this Shauna Hurst, who's the character writer. I got a release sign. They've not gotten back with us. I know my secretary got chewed out by me for not getting me information. Cornerstone, she's trying to get it. So I don't know if that's something the court would find necessary to make a decision in this case. My client represents that he has completed that program. I cannot hold that out to you, Your Honor, and say that he has. I can only say that I called more times than I should have. We've sent emails, I got proof of that. As far as sending him to prison, Your Honor, I don't know that that's the best solution here. I think there is some responsibility he needs to take for not being 100% compliant with the probation terms. I don't believe him, and I hate to say that, but he tells me he's reported. He has a probation officer. He's not here to get people in trouble. They're here to help them along. I know we are all, and I should say this, everyone's wanting him to complete what he's doing. We're tired of dragging our feet through his probation process. But I don't know that sitting him in prison is the answer, Your Honor. I don't know if the court, again, reluctantly would extend community control, or if they feel local county time is appropriate. I'm not sure if there's Soda Pink Valley or anger management offered or recommended through domestic violence. Typically there is. That's in terms of probation through that system. But again, Your Honor, we're simply asking the court not to send him in this case.
Mr. Waters, anything you'd like to say?
Yes, sir. You know, I have been clean off of drugs. I've not used any kind of drugs whatsoever since all of this. I got clean from Cornerstone. The domestic violence class thing, the domestic case between me and my wife, yes, it was something that happened, and I admit that we were involved in that. But as far as I tried to complete the classes, but my insurance and Social Security had been revoked for 3 months for some reason because of a signature or a piece of paper. I'm not sure of that yet, but I'm really serious about my sobriety. I have been the whole time. I don't want to be in the drug life again. I've made a couple hiccups along the way, and I mean, there's no excuse for that. I messed up. But, you know, I've been working really hard to get back to myself and making up things that I did wrong, making the rights. And I do apologize for the lack of communication with the probation office. But I mean, I've been back and forth between Highland County and Sharonville, Ohio, because of the place to live, and that's not an excuse either. But that's been kind of my dilemma here lately. And I beg, through my mercy of the court, that not send me to prison, but that I'll prove to get the proof for everything that I need and show that I'm really serious about everything I'm talking about.
Anything else?
No, sir.
So when are you supposed to be back to court in Claremont County on your felony?
They dismissed it. They dismissed me out. There's no more to it whatsoever, sir. They told me that when I went to court that last time, I think I spent 14 days, and when I went to court that last time, they just walked me in, said that we were dismissing everything, and they were releasing me from the jail, and that was the last I heard of anything else.
Okay. And so then you picked up the phone and called your probation officer and reported this to them when?
When I brought myself in to turn myself in, when I found out I had the KPS warrant, I came in to
But
talk
you
about
didn't do
it.
that until you found out there was a warrant on it.
No, I found out that I was going to come in that month with my wife anyway. We were always coming in
So did
together.
you pick up the phone the day you got arrested or the day after you got out of jail and called your probation officer?
I didn't have a phone at the moment, sir. That's all.
I see. All right, you did get in the car and drive up here to record it?
That's where I was heading this time. Yes.
Yeah, and you got arrested on your way in?
No. We've been between Sharonville and here, and it's hard. No job.
Did you report when you walked out of jail?
No, I did not do that, sir. No, I did not. So I'm sorry. I did not do that.
Right. And so, the warrant was issued and then you were, when were you taken into custody?
2 Fridays ago when I came to turn myself in.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Well, Mr. Waters, I was just looking back from here, I see that we've had to go looking for you at least on 2 occasions, maybe 3. And as far as whether you're, you keep going on, that's 2017, you were given intervention with legal conviction, you quit reporting then. Letter was sent to you, you called in, they said you could call back, didn't report, and so then you had to be found and brought in court for that. That was in 2018. And then was a warrant issued for you in August of 2020. Like your whereabouts was unknown. You weren't reported. And then again on June the 10th. And as I understand it, you were arrested on May the 31st, but you hadn't been reported since April the 20th. And again, you just weren't what was you supposed to do. Now, if you've been a law-abiding citizen, that might be different, but then you committed a violent crime, domestic violence, and were convicted of that. You're in jail again, it's been dismissed, I guess, I don't know if that means it's been forever, or if they're taking the grand jury, or what, but the problem I have with this is that all I'm hearing is excuses, and, I'm not seeing what needs to be seen in order for you to prove to me that you're going to be a law-abiding citizen. Most of the time, people get charged with domestic violence and say, oh, well, it's because I was wrong, or this or that. And you're saying, no, Blaine, that wasn't the problem. So then, that leaves me with the only other conclusion I can is that, just like the beat people, why? And no excuse for that. So, based upon your history, the court finds you're not able to commit control. And it's a judgment or report that should be sentenced to the Correctional Reception Center in Ohio for a period of 12 months. To be given credit for 18 days, according to what the sheriff has here, the different days you've been in custody in this case, including, this was done for, as of July 19, today is July 22, so we had 3 days, so 21 days of jail time credit. Now, upon completion of this sentence, the Adult Parole Authority may choose to put you under close release control supervision for up to 3 years. They don't have to if they can. If they do, you'll be supervised on the terms they set, and if during that period of time they determine that you have failed to comply, They can return you to prison to make you serve an additional period of up to half of your prison term for one or more violations. If you commit a new felony, then in addition to whatever sentence the judge in your case will impose upon you, the judge can also sentence you in this case to an additional period of 1 year, or whatever times up on the period of post release before whichever is greater. If that occurs, that has to be served consecutively to the sentence in the new case. You also order to pay the court costs, the judge can grant execution is ordered, and if you fail to do that, then the clerk can collect that for various means, clearly levy on bank accounts, wages, earnings, or other assets that you may have. If that doesn't collect it, then once you get out of prison, not while you're in prison, once you get out of the court program, you do community service, they give you credit for each hour you work, and an hourly rate set by the court. Each hour you work, reduce your judgment by that amount until paid in full.
I say something else, Your Honor.
Also, in terms of judicial release, I can just tell you that I don't grant judicial release to people that have probation and have to go. So that's that. All right. Anything further? Something you want to say?
Yes, sir, if that's all right. The domestic violence, I was put on psychological meds because of my psychological problem that I'm having, and that's the reason why the domestic violence has been. It wasn't because I'm a mean person or wanted to beat on my wife. That's not.
Well, again, we don't have any information on that, so it's too late. I've already made my decision, so this is have to go ahead and remain.